What's up, Sneaker with the foe? Hey, 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 what's going on? 500 plus, huh? Hey, word. I'm trying to figure out, can y'all hear like an echo? I don't know. I don't have no pizza. I done gave up the pizza. It's the fall time, so it's gym time for me. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to my first live. Oh, look at me. Doing my little thing over here. IBA Word, Malcolm X 13s, Captain Foe Kicks, Snicker with the Foe. Thank you, Chaotic. What's up? So I want to know, like, y'all give me some feedback on this. Like, I want to try to do this like once a week or whatever, just to touch on some topics that seem to float around, but people don't really want to talk about. So, and I mean, this topic, I guess it pretty much relates to the women in the sneakerhead in the sneaker world. Oh, that's cool. You always working. But I guess the topic for today is, why is it so hard to get females to do a sneaker battle? Like, I don't understand. Like, I mean, I've done sneaker battles myself. Word, you've been in them before too. Man, I probably should have got one of y'all in this live with me to discuss everything. So I don't know. Word, what you got going on? She Oh, hey Q, hey boo. I mean, I'm not happy about her canceling. Tell her, well, don't be canceling on you and stuff. Don't be hey. Okay, shoot me your email, word. Text me your email. I think this is how this works. I don't really know. I'm gonna try this out. This is my first time, so oh wait, do I invite somebody? I think I can just text this to you. Hold on for a minute, yeah. All right. All right, my bad. I think I got that right. Oh, for sure. You got that up front though. All right. I hear you. Up front money. You cancel if you want to. There's a fee. Smart businesswoman. All right. So I guess I'm waiting over here to see if I can get word in here. Like I said, this is my first time using the StreamYard setup. So like actually being the first person on it. Bobby Sneaker World, what's going on? OG Kicks, Q the Queen in here. Appreciate it.
because
I was just waiting a second to see if I could.
My mom is doing the live stream right now, so we need to like quiet down.
All right. Shoes up, sleeves down. Hey, bro, what's going on? What's good? Hey, Danny.
Stuff, yeah, that's what only happened, but it only happened for 2 days. We thought it'll last forever.
Jason, Jay, what up, though? Trying to see where is this.
Oh no!
All right, Dick. Hey,
You.
what it
I
do?
think I
What
put
it
my
do?
name wrong.
Huh?
Shelly. So I put
How
my
you do
name
that?
wrong, I think. Word customer.
Oh, okay. Can you?
Nah, whatever. I don't know if I can fix it or not, but I ain't worried about it.
Oh, they know who you are. You famous.
Ha. Famous where?
Okay, over there. Look at your fan squad right there.
Oh, my homie.
Yeah.
The big homie.
So, all right. So this topic, we did the whole battle and all that. She said you a customer. They're gonna be ragging on your name all day. You know that, right?
Right.
So I guess the question is, with me doing, who has the heat? I don't know if anybody, you've been able to check that or whatever, but I do that with E Money, PM Kicks, and McFly KOF.
Mm-hmm.
And like it seemed like the hardest thing for us to do is to get women in to battle, which I don't really get myself because like I like the women that I follow and I check out, like they have so much heat. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, I get it. People always say women have emotional aspect. Our emotions go high, but our emotions went high when we did ours. We were on the Monday Midsole, but like
Right.
I think that brought like it. Me and you, like we were closer because of it though.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I didn't really know you before that, but being
Right.
able to share some experiences, you know what I'm saying? Like I know, people just do the kind of ours went like a whole totally different kind of direction though. So I don't think anybody was expecting what happened on our battle, but it was
Right.
definitely epic. You know what I'm saying? And in a good way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Um, I'm just trying to get a take on like why is it so hard? Like I'm looking, yeah, I can still see those boxes in the back though, just so you know. I can see all
Oh.
the ridiculousness
all
in
that.
the back.
All that.
What's up, E
There we
Money?
go.
But
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know, like it's a little bit hard. I like for me, it's easier because I wear men's size, so I'm a 9.5. So kind of like competing with the guys, I'm pretty much gonna have similar things that they have per se because I'm in the realm where I can get women, I can get some of the extended grade school, and I could get the men's size. So it's a little different, to battle. Whereas like the GS might be missing certain things because everything doesn't come in GS. Like you're not gonna have the Travis highs, you're not gonna have the lows, stuff like that. So maybe women are a little more fearful to go into battle, thinking it won't be a even competition, so to say.
okay,
Because like I know the one battle I was in where when the midsole did it where it was mixed, and I was in there with like was it BG who has all the like the PEs and
right,
stuff.
right,
It was like damn, like they be having some heat, some PE stuff and stuff that like women probably can't even get. So it might be just like a little bit of a fear factor or fear that it's not going to be on an even plane, or just the whole thing that like women aren't always necessarily taken super serious in the game until more recently. I think after the bread the black toe satins, like
mhm,
like it started changing for the women a little bit.
right, right, right. You can notice a little shift in the
Hmm.
community and the way people kind of started supporting more the women in the
Right,
game, kind of. And I get
right.
that. So, and I mean, I understand that, but even with the women battling each other, I know,
Hmm.
I get it. Some people gonna have this, some people gonna have that. You're gonna have your Travis Scotts and things like that. But at the same time, that part is a little more even playing field. I mean, you're always going to have people who are going to have smaller feet, bigger feet. In between, you got that one who can wear 7 and a 7.5, so they scooping up everything, grade school and men's if they can. I get that, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If it's all in good fun, you know what I'm saying? Like it seemed like they're more concerned with losing than really just having a good time and getting to know people and just kind of putting yourself out there. Hey,
Right.
this is what I'm to make yourself a part of the community. I mean, like people keep using the word community, 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 but everybody can't be shut up in their house and then still call themselves a community. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
So,
I mean, it might be that too. A little bit of like people not wanting to be out there or be in the limelight, because like I'll people who might not believe it, like I'm super shy, a super introvert, and actually going live myself or jumping on the midsole. I think being on the midsole when I was on the midsole myself was the first, or was it? Were we on together? We were on together when I was on with Denny. It was like the first time that I really did something out there. Like I hate public speaking. So all of this was new, but as I see more people doing it, I'm like, all right, this is something you need to do to put yourself out there for people to know. Because I mean, really looking at Sneakerheads pages, you won't know who anyone is. We don't post like
right,
selfies, you know
right,
what I'm saying? So you can go for a whole year interacting with someone in the sneaker community and have no idea what their face looks like. So really for it, like you said, to be a community, we need to be out here more networking, doing things, having fun, and not making it so competitive. Because I feel like, within the past year, it's overly competitive. Like nobody's in it to do the battles to have fun. It's like,
right.
oh, I don't want to lose, or oh, this person got something I didn't get and I'm mad, or whatever like that. People are taking it too serious, so it needs to get back to the fun.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even with like, I mean, trust me, I am not without my reserves jumping on here. Like right now, I am way out of my comfort zone. Like y'all know, I
Which is
don't
good. This is what we got to
into
do.
all this. So, I mean, it's just me trying to get out there, know people. Like I didn't even think like, yesterday was my birthday. I was like, I'm gonna just see, maybe I have some of my, my close people, you, Danny, Q, Flashy Girl, like my people I hang with, I just to see what was gonna happen, but I didn't in any way, shape, or form expect that many people to show out some ones like that, like just because I
Yeah,
asked it's my birthday, like
I don't know why.
I
Like, I
don't know,
mean,
like
a lot of people try to support, like, unless you really, like outcast yourself, like people, even if like you're not tight with them, people, it seems like they try to support, like people will do a post. Like a lot of people who like, I'll birthday post people in the sneaker community, even if I don't like, I haven't dealt with them, like on a quote unquote intimate level. Like where if I see somebody post like, oh, it's such and such birthday, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that, so I'll shout them out too. Like, why not? There's no
right,
harm in shouting it out. It's just showing love and, hoping you get the same in return.
right.
So I don't know why you would expect people to not, you wouldn't have a plethora of shout outs.
It
I
just
was excited. I was like, oh, we bringing out ones? I was like, it's lit.
And I mean, it was something I like once it was something I was always into. So I was like, it kind of just blew up and took the whole life of its own in my collection. So once
Mhm.
you get into it, it's kind of like a snowball effect. So I was like, oh, let's just see what else is out there, because just looking at all those posts, there's so many ones. Like it's crazy. It's ridiculous. So I was
Yeah.
just kind of like, oh, okay. But even with that, you know what I'm saying? Like I get it. It's like the back and forth. Like I just see it more as a like the sneaker battles and stuff like that. Like I see it. I can see where it can get competitive, like we've seen,
Hmm.
and people can get feelings, get personal with it. But it's like
Yeah.
that's not the point. Like you got to kind of keep that in mind too. It's just really to, get out there. Like if we get to these sneaker cons and stuff like that, then like that gives you more of a conversation piece. Like, oh, do you
Right.
remember when such and such is so and so? Like I'm trying to figure out like why is like guys compete all the time. Like
Right.
they just
Because
compete.
it's, it's the norm. It's
Right.
what we're programmed.
Right.
Like it's supposed to be men competing and women. I mean, women get put into competition, I think more so by men, or we're used to having to compete, whether it's fighting for a spot or whatever. And it seemed like at one point it was kind of like that. It was like you could only be a relevant female sneakerhead if you had a group of guys or a guy backing you. So like every little clique kind of had their female that they hyped up, and it was like if you weren't that female, it's like, oh, okay, you're not important. So whereas a few years ago people only knew certain ones. Like the first sneaker female that I knew that was popular was Jody Rockstar.
Right.
I mean, so it was like just certain ones that you would hear. You would hear certain names like Jody Rockstar, Kixology, KB, and stuff like that. But now it's like you're branching out. You're learning more people. Like now I know, Flashy and you and Q the Queen, and like it's just more and more and more females that I didn't even know that were out there, because it's kind of like only certain ones might have gotten promoted, because you would only see them if the dudes would, build them up. So I think now the women are starting to make their own community and hyping each other up, like especially with like DC being on the panel with all female sneakerheads. They're doing it again in Atlanta, so I think the women are taking charge for themselves and basically letting people know like, yo, we're out here too, and we can do it, if not better than the guys can.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess I see that too. I just kind of like, I don't know. I just don't understand like that whole, like how you can't come out of that. You know what I'm saying? I think you can come out of anything or raise up out of anything. So like I mean, I get it. If we're gonna, I feel like if we're gonna, as females, if we want to be taken seriously, then it's like we don't do the same thing the guys do. But at the same time, we do want that respect. You know what I'm saying? And it's like our thing is sneakers. Like we showcase them on our IG page, but it just seems. I mean, social media is not, the most human,
Right.
interactive, actual conversation thing. So to be able to connect it with a live, or what I'm saying, like show shoes and things like that, because even if you don't wear a men's size, you still gonna have stuff that other people don't have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You always have something different. I mean, like even with ones, like there's so much variety out there, and so I think like hype. Even though people say, "Oh, I'm not into hype," I think part of that is a big reason why women back off, because they don't feel like they have the hype stuff, or you know what I'm saying.
Right.
My
Yeah,
girl,
they either don't have the opportunity to get it, or
right.
I think like with women, like you said, like when we did the battle, there were so many more stories behind all the sneakers picked. Like we thought it out way more than the
Right.
guys are just like, all right, I'm gonna put this Travis one because that's gonna pop, and then whatever. Because really in a battle, like I can't say that there is a fair way to really battle and be honest with what you want to pick. Like, because you pick some stuff that was just like normal, like whether it's like a Reebok or Adidas or whatever. Basically, when you go on a battle, or even especially like on the midsole, because of their fan base, if you're not picking a Jordan is gonna beat anything
Right.
kind of that you put out there. Like if you're putting out some hype, like a Jordan 1 or a Jordan 11, like a Brett 11 is gonna beat pretty much anything you put out there. So it's kind of like you can't even go into a battle fair with what you really like. You have to think strategically, like, all right, what's the audience gonna like?
Right. And the crazy thing is though, we just did our last show we just did on Who Has the Heat. There was only one Jordan shoe that was pulled out of all around. There was one Jordan.
And that's crazy. That's
And,
dope, actually.
right. That's what I was saying. I was excited about it. Like, hey, look, do y'all realize we only had one Jordan in this whole show? Like, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they was going off, like they got all kinds of stuff out there. And that's kind of like the whole point though. You wanna the whole point is don't be afraid to show a shoe other than the Jordan.
Right.
I mean, like
And
we
and
had
somebody has to take the initiative.
right. We had the 11s getting beat. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a
Right.
whole new cheat code now. You know what I'm saying? The Iversons out here killing it. So
Right.
it's crazy. So
But it's
I love
basically
it.
breaking out of that mentality of the hype. Like we know what's hype and what we want, but also you be like if you see a pair of sneakers that you like just because it's not hype, you shouldn't like big it up. Like thanks to like the camp out, I think his collection probably shits on a lot of people, and he has tons of New Balances and Asics, and like if it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't have looked at New Balances and Asics the same. But there's like a ton of New Balances out there that are super dope, and they can be a little pricey, like the 997s. They can be like 200 plus. But honestly, for the quality they're giving, like why are we still giving Jordan $190 for glue stains and dye running and all that? Like I paid 110 for my Saucony pumpkin spices, and I got like a custom dust bag. I got like 6 pair of laces. The quality of the material is like on point. So it's like you got to start looking at some of these other brands, even like what Puma's doing. Like Puma's starting to, climb up
Yeah.
there. Like, so people just got to get out of the mind state of just being Jordan, 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 because Nike is just feeding us anything and we're buying it and we're not making them change.
So like I'm looking on here and I see where Cadillac Jackson put there's a lot of drama behind the scenes with battles. And I mean, yeah, I mean, we can definitely attest to that. Any kind of battles, you know what I'm saying? Not just sneakers, but I mean, it's like you still got to put yourself, you got to realize that you're there to have fun. Like it's almost
Right.
like it's almost turned into a job, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
and it shouldn't be that hard. Hey, Danny, we see you in the back.
They just said they saw
And
you
it
walk
shouldn't be
by.
that hard. It's like I don't understand how it's
She said,
that
"Hey."
hard to just
She,
have
she
fun.
just saw you walk by. Yeah. I mean, people are sucking the fun out of it, but we're allowing it. It's like I always say, like, because I've been like kind of low key quiet lately, just because, like, I don't know, it's just like I haven't been like so enthused because it's just like if you're not getting, the Travis that comes out, if you're not hitting on the Sakai's or whatever, it's just like, oh, you see everybody posting it, and it almost makes you feel like seeing the Travises, how many people hit on the Travises sixes, and how many people are posting like dope shots. It's like I'm like, do I really want to go pay $1,000 for these?
Right.
And like that's crazy. Like, no, I'm not paying $1,000 for these shoes. Like, if I didn't get it for retail, it is what it is. Unless I can do like some kind of trade later down the line. But it's just like super peer pressure. It feels almost like high school. Like you got to be a part of the clique. You got to try to fit in or whatever. So I mean, basically, we got to get out of that mindset of letting IG control us and just be yourself and start getting back to having fun with it. Because that's
Right.
what it's becoming. Like we're just, yeah.
And that's kind of the whole point. Like that's even with what we're doing with that. But it's just kind of like y'all hear this kid trying to sing in the background. He's like Fortnite, killing life. But yeah, it's just kind of like that's the whole thing. Like that's my whole reason in wanting more females to come in and battle. Like I don't know if you know what I'm saying. I just don't want us to start shutting ourselves off. So if say
Right.
I do a battle and I do a battle and it's on my channel, will women be more willing to come and battle on my channel with other women as opposed to being on the guy channel? You know what I'm saying? Like, but we're still
Right.
limiting ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Right.
whole
I
point.
mean, and that might work, like for you to be the one to initiate it, and then you could start to incorporate it into the other battle. Because maybe some people, like, I honestly didn't really even know about the battle. I remember hearing about the battle where IBA beat Mr. Jones because I heard like some people was tight, but
Right.
but other than that, like I don't really be, sometimes you don't hear about stuff, or
Right.
it's promoted in a certain aspect or whatever, so you got to promote it on cross promotion on different platforms so everybody can find out about it, and then maybe more people will start entering or whatever. Because I mean, I'll do the battle. I never mind battling. It's all fun.
Right. No, I mean that's where I'm at with it. Like I'm like, I don't care. I'll battle. It's fun. I don't really care. Like,
Right.
hell, you see these
It's like it's not like I'm putting
white
in
ass
money.
numbers. Like, look at me.
Right. Like
But
it's not like I'm putting in money for this battle and
right,
losing
right.
money if I lose. So
You're not
what does
losing
it
money,
matter?
you're not gaining nothing. It's nothing. It's just ain't no titles. Like everybody assume this title or whatever, but it's just you showing what you got. I mean, I don't know. I just always wanted to know why it seems so hard to get women to battle. And I mean, people will always say, it's the typical stuff. Oh, women catty or they like to do this and that. But I guess for me, I'm just able to put all that aside, I guess, and I don't really get it.
Right. I mean, well, maybe if it was going at a different way, I think women just don't really care about winning or losing a battle. So maybe if instead of you made it like a battle, you did like something where everybody picks like their like 5 favorite shoes, and you kind of put them all against each other and have like some kind of like poll or something on your IG story or something like that. But basically, like where the women get to come, you get to say, oh, why you like these shoes, like do like a top 5 battle, like this is my top 5, and everybody picks their top 5, says why they like it, what it means to them or whatever, and let it be that way. So there's no winners or no losers, but
Right.
still my five versus your five versus this person's five or whatever.
Right. And you can see the
So it might just
variety
be the
of their
battle
shoes.
aspect. Yeah, because I think women just don't care about winning or losing a battle
Right.
because they don't care about a title.
Right. Which is it was just cool. And like Q said, her AIs won in the battle. That was a couple years ago. So it's not like
No.
and I think the perception is Jordan is the be all of sneakers. And I think
Hmm.
people, I think a lot of people in the sneaker community feel like everybody's like that when that's definitely not true at all. You have people like BAA who come out and like he's smashing people. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have to pull
Hmm.
out the Jordan. You just like this got he the historian. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's crazy to think that I don't know. You just I don't know. I'm trying to look at something.
Like now
There
you trying to
y'all
wall
pulling
me
in
on
the chat.
purpose.
Hey, I mean, you can come on over here and shop. You can help me DS some of these shoes because I be trying to, but I'm gonna see.
Right.
Start trying to wear them to work and see how long it'll take before I get written up. Then I'm gonna start sneaking on all the girls wearing leggings to work every day. Like, she got on
Yeah,
leggings.
you sound like Danny.
Like, shoot. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess we kind of went off, but at the same time, well, who got money? Somebody got some money. I saw that somewhere. I don't know, but see, like here go chaotic. He's saying, Reeboks was his thing. We got a bunch of other people that have dropped in the chat over here. Ashley Revere,
Right.
JD, trying to catch y'all. Forgive me, this is my first time at this Panama Queen. Everybody over here, Cadillac Jackson, Sneakers with the Foe. You were one of the. I think you were the first one up in here.
I mean, I haven't seen that many Reeboks because it's October. Like I see them come from the same people I normally see in October who post their Reeboks. Like me personally, I've never. I guess since a kid, like we've always been a Nike family, so it was always like Nike Air Max when me and my brother were younger. I was never into the Reeboks too much until the pumps came out. Like I had the tennis pumps and the basketball pumps. But other than that, I have a few of the Iverson questions, a couple of the collabs. I have a couple of the Shaqs, but over like I don't really rock Reeboks too tough.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Reebok fan. Like you said, I think a lot of that depends on actually what you grew up wearing or seeing other people
Hmm.
wear and stuff like that. Because according to my grandfather, hey, don't put nothing but Nikes on your feet. Anything else gonna mess up your feet. But
Right. I
he
heard that about Reebok, like
he
because
aged,
remember back in the day, all the girls were
right.
wearing those the classic joints, and you could see
Yeah.
the toes all in the front. Like
So
I'm like I was like, nah,
that
I'm good
was
on
his
that. I
take
stick
on
with
it.
my
So
Nikes.
that's how I grew up. And he was like, "Why you got mostly Nike?" I'm like, "That's just how I grew up. That's what we wore. That was our thing." But what do y'all recommend for a beginner sneakerhead? I recommend you go out and whatever you see you like, that's what you buy. Hey,
Facts.
Rihanna Jackson.
There's no wrong answer. You
That's
like what you like.
right
Shit, I rock Vans damn near every day.
Right.
I'm good with that. Vans are comfortable. I'm at the point where it's comfort over everything now. So like the only Jordans I'm really copping are ones, and everything else is like optional. Like I wanted the cool gray fours when I saw they were coming out. I wanted them so bad when they dropped. I was just like, man. I was like, I got like 12 pair of fours I barely wear. I was like,
Right.
them things be
I
hurting.
got
I
them
was like,
and I
I'm
took
good.
them back. I was like, okay, I got them, and then I was like, I took them back. Like, you know what? I'll probably grab them later just to have in the collection. But
Right.
my thing with fours is the cracking. But you just gonna have to get them. I mean, it ain't nothing you can do to really save it. But I guess I just have to send them to you though. Like, hey, word, let me this
Basically,
up. Hi, plug.
plug. Yeah,
Hey,
because Jordan cheap with the paint. They want to
right.
be painting and then just crack after like two wears. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the thing. And like you said, they getting worse and worse with the quality on it. So again,
Hmm.
I mean, that is what it is. But I don't know. Maybe that's a good idea. I mean, just back to what you were saying about, not actually even battling, but having
Hmm.
more of a pick your favorite five. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's a dope idea. To where you're not battling anything. This is just your shoe. You talk about it. Why that's one of your top five. things like that. That's pretty dope, though. That is a good
Right,
idea.
because then that gets a conversation going. Because you
Right.
never know, like somebody like imagine you go on a panel with like six people and like three of y'all have the same like almost the same exact top five or
Mhm.
close to it or whatever.
Right, right. Because even with like I went off like research and samples just off of us doing our battle. Like, damn, that's a whole nother world. You know what I'm saying? Like opening
Hmm.
up my mind. Like even within the Nike brand itself, just doing the whole like I wasn't never really into SBs like that until more recently. You know what I'm saying? You see 'em,
Hmm.
you're like, oh, okay, this dope, this sweet, and you just kind of as you grow, and and I think people make it hard because they be like, oh, you wasn't even rocking SBs like that. That was
Right.
no thing. And you just not you. That's your first pair. It's like,
And I definitely was guilty of being one of those people, only because I was always mad that I was missing. I was like, God damn! I was like, everybody want to wear SBs. Like I've been wearing SBs and uh, like SBs and Vans were like the first sneakers I got into. Like I didn't start buying Jordans until probably like 2004,
oh
actually.
wow, okay,
So once SB started coming back, and I could never like I was not hitting on anything. The purple lobsters, the green lobsters. I was like, yo, this is getting aggravated. I was like, everybody loves SBs now, but then I'm like, you know what? I can't be like that. I was like, some people might have not have been introduced to it as early
right,
as I was. So now they're just discovering it and liking it, and like that's cool that people are expanding it. So I was like, you can't be mad at that. Just be mad at the resellers. But
right. That's really who you gotta be mad at.
yeah,
They be tripping.
but it's cool that we get it. Like I might fall. Like I said, I fell in love with New Balances because of seeing Camp Out post so much. So it happens. That's what we're here. We're here to influence each other or
Right,
to broaden each other's horizons about different sneakers.
right. And that's the whole point. It's like, and that's what I see. I guess that's kind of what I get from battling. It's kind of like, let's see what we got out here and what just like all new stuff. And you telling me about a shoe and who would collab with this and that and what the meaning is behind it and all that. Like for me, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Did you just Kingsway Department Store in Detroit? Good grief! All right, that's an old one right there. Hey Pam, what's up? But yeah, I just with that, I'm like, that's not something like I used to when I was younger. I had my little first skateboard and stuff like that, but I had a bad experience, and
Mm.
so it made me just completely stop skateboarding. Like I didn't want to try it no more. I didn't want to do
Was out here on your X Games.
right. Like I'm from Detroit. It was like, why is this little black girl on a skateboard? What the hell is she doing? So, when it's stuff like that, you in the street trying to, skateboard or whatever, and then you see like you go out here, everybody don't look like me, and it was just kind of weird. So I was just kind of like, you get the stares and the looks, and as a kid,
Mm.
I was kind of jacked up, so it just kind of curbed the interest in that. But like for my kids, I'm like, hey, you want to try this? But they be like, I ain't, nah, that's got
Mm.
two wheels on it. No, I might fall. I'm good. I don't want to break nothing. But kids nowadays are a little different. But
Right, because they
uh,
just want to break into a controller. They don't know
right,
about outside life. Like
right,
what? Me and my brother was skateboarding, rollerblading, anything outside. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, everything.
man, that's crazy. No, no, I got a kid that like to run into other people on purpose. I don't know what that's all about. And one day,
Oh, football
shit, if the damn sun's
is the
bright, he ain't going
Fortnite god.
out. Right. But yeah, I just with
Midsole reprints. What's a midsole reprint?
a midsole reprint.
Somebody got their typing life. She probably has to say repaint.
Oh, I'm like, what you printing?
Right. She out here promoting from the
Yeah,
kitchen.
like
Yeah,
chaotic.
yeah.
Yeah,
Get your spell check on.
people are worried about all the new stuff coming out and forget that, what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Y'all rocking this new stuff because of the old stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Right. Like go back and get the classics. Like
right,
I had
exactly.
the Concords, but I actually sold my Concords because I'd rather have the 2011 pair. So I'm just trying to find a clean pair of those. I'm like, I'd rather go back and get stuff. Like I really want to try to like get as many of the ones that I can. And like I'm like, I don't wear all of my other stuff like that. Like I'm
Right,
slowly selling stuff off to go back and get the stuff I want. I think a lot of people are doing that though. Like I see a lot of people selling stuff often. Like I think people are realizing there's certain things they want to have or that they're gonna love to have as opposed to just getting every release. Because I don't know how people keep up with getting every release. Like every week, it's like 2 pair of Jordans alone.
Right.
Then you got other Nikes, Nike basketball. You got Asics. You got New Balances. It's just too much.
Yeah, it's like it's over, like it's the market is so saturated. So it's kind of
Hmm.
and then like, and once you get on IG, then you're like, okay,
Right.
like the release. Like when the six, like
Hmm.
Travis Scott sixes, like I was like, I gotta have this shoe, I want this shoe. But then like the closer the release date came, it was kind of like I'm sick of looking at this fucking shoe. I'm
Right. And that's all. Like I still haven't worn my Travis One highs
yeah,
because
you got
everybody in Texas had them on.
right. You
I was
gotta
like, I
give some
can't.
time to die down. It's like you gotta wait a
Hmm.
year and some change before you can wear a shoe because you sick of seeing it.
Alias, what up?
Hello, Alias. What's good?
What? Danny came in late with the
Bye.
purple lobster. This I got the purple
Right.
lobsters thanks to Danny. She
Did-
got them for me for our anniversary.
You see, if he keep calling me life alert, look, this is a joke. Okay, first it was the walker with the tennis balls. Now it's life alert. I don't have time for this today.
Exactly, Captain. Yeah, sell to get what you want. Like
Yeah,
that's why, like, I don't understand how people be out here like complaining. Like, I'll admit to me having like with UNC sneakers, like that's a soft spot for me. So when I don't get them, I do kind of go into tantrum mode. But otherwise, I'm just like, you know what? If I want it, I'm gonna get it. Like you're gonna figure as a sneakerhead, you're gonna figure out how to get it, whether it be resell, whether it be trading, whether it be selling some stuff off. Like you just gotta do what you gotta do, to get what you want. That's it. At the end of the day, that's anything in life though. If you
right.
want it, you're gonna grind to get it.
Right, exactly. And I mean, that's how I am with certain sneakers too. It's like, okay, if I want this, I'm gonna
Oh
get
yeah, because you use a grinder. Like you be sleeping in cars, camping out, driving out of town. I mean, I seen the hustle you did just to get me some lows. I was like, you don't gotta get them lows. She's like, nah, I'm gonna get these damn lows.
But you know
Like
what?
I'm gonna drive.
Like stuff like that's fun for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I see how people like I see it in people like, oh, I'm not doing all that for a sneaker, this, that, and the other. But for me, it's fun. Like I went out of town to grab I went to Toledo. It's like a 45-minute drive for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool, but my mom went with me. You know what I'm saying? So she ended
Right.
up not having to work. We didn't hit the Waffle House because we don't have them here in Detroit. That's one of the spots
Mm-hmm.
we like to go or whatever. So, we just kind of made a trip out of it. It was only a few hours or
Right.
whatever, but we made a trip out of it. Like I would have drove to Chicago if I would have hit on Travis Scott sixes, but I
Right.
wouldn't have went just for that. I would have went and grabbed me something to eat. I'm like, I'm in Chicago.
Right. For
Let me,
real. I'm gonna get me some pizza.
make a trip out of it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the fun. I think that's what's supposed to be the fun. Like outside of collecting the sneakers that you want, it's the experiences.
Right,
Like
right,
I've made so many friends. Like it's crazy to be able to say that from sneakers. You can probably say you have at least one friend or person in every
right.
state because of sneakers. Like you can go anywhere and probably go to your IG and like you can go to your IG and post like, hey, I'm gonna be in North Carolina for a day. Anybody want to chill, want to take some
Right,
pictures, and
exactly.
you can network that way. So I was like, that's the dopest part about the sneakers, and that's what used to be dope about the camping. Like, I mean, they don't do camping out so much now because people get rowdy and
Right,
crazy. But going to camp out for shoes and sitting there talking with people in the line and seeing what everybody got on their feet, and it's like I think that's a big part that's missing in the game. It's like it's no longer fun. It's all becoming like a job or
it's
a
a challenge.
bragging right.
You just
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It's a challenge or a bragging right.
Yeah, it's a brag on.
And
Say you got
yeah,
it.
and to say to go camping or to drive 3 hours to go get like as long as you're not like calling out of work and losing money or
Right,
if it's your day off and you have like what's wrong with that? Like you're doing something to get what you want. It's what you want to do. If you wanna go to college on a basketball scholarship, you're gonna be up at 4 a.m.
right,
practicing,
right.
basketball. So you're
Definitely.
doing what you gotta do for what you love.
Right, it ain't right like you said. It ain't out here like I'm like, oh, I'm not going to work today. Like me, I
Right.
probably need to take some of them Fridays. These drops come out because I got more time accumulated than a little bit, but I never
Exactly.
had nothing to do with it because all the drops come out. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try this. Like, I'm always home, so it's not a big deal for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna make a trip out of it. Maybe,
Right. And like you said, you went with your mom, you guys had some Waffle House, like you kicked like it was a fun thing. Like why
right.
not?
Like anything like that, I try to make. Like if I'm gonna do something like that, like even when was it the Satin Black Toes drop, I hit
Mm-hmm.
on my mom's app in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
She
Mm-hmm.
all for okay, you want a ticket? She was like, that's your shoe. She looking on. She on StockX with me. She know that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like she, don't,
Mhm.
like she like, oh, you got a lot of sneakers. I don't understand it, but that's your thing. But
Right.
she like, hey, okay, look and see. I know you don't take Spirit, but look and see how cheap that flight is, and you can shoot out and shoot back a round trip. Like stuff like that. I'm like, I'd go there if I can have lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like just a bunch of people there. You got all kinds of people in Dallas. So, if you want to shoot the shit for a minute, then fly back, if you can do that, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about the experience. I mean, like, I don't
Mhm.
know. It ain't like I'm just down there. I'm like, I'm going to do this. But I mean, I might have, even if I did go down there, catch an Uber, jump back on a flight, come back, take 10 hours, I wasn't doing nothing no way. Like,
Right.
I'm like,
Like, hey.
I got up, I got out, instead of sitting on my couch watching Netflix for 10 hours. Like,
Right. Exactly. Like people who complain about it sitting at home not doing nothing anyway. So what's the
right,
difference? At least you got to say you went to a whole another state and
right.
chill for a minute. Like you traveling.
I
Like you
gave
traveling on
I
top of getting
gave that
sneakers.
shoe an experience, even though that shoe still got an experience because I was outside the mall for 10 hours. I still can't believe I did that. Another shoe, I went and sat in the parking lot at the
Yeah.
mall.
You were definitely a trooper. Like that's one thing I can't see myself like I've never did like an overnight or even longer than I don't think I've ever did longer than 3 or 4 hours, maybe when Fab and Tiana Taylor had that collab with you and we were out there for a minute, like maybe like 6 hours.
Okay,
But other than that, I don't think I've ever done longer than that. Like I'm a person like now at this age, I'm just like if I can't get it online, I don't want to have to kill nobody out in these streets for messing
right, right.
around. Like because these
Hey,
people are
China.
savage, people acting crazy. So now I think it's just a maturity thing. Like they're
Yeah,
taking the fun out of camping out. So now it's like, do I want to go to jail today or do
and
I
then
just want
it's
to
like
try it home?
most people sit in their car until it get closer to time. I know here,
Hmm.
especially when it's cold, it's like you sit in your car. Everybody knows. Like I haven't really experienced any craziness. If I did want to go stand in line for a shoe, I think the last time was I in. Well, when I went before this, I was at we was doing the battle. We were doing the battle, and I was out there, and I was standing outside. Like my mom doesn't stay far from the store, so she'd come. I go to the bathroom. Like I don't know. Like it wasn't. And some of the people, like those people that were out there, like you had the resellers, and then I saw some people that I follow on IG and things like that. So
Hmm.
it's like, oh, okay, this kind of cool. So it
Right.
wasn't no craziness out there. They was like, oh, you can what size? They like, oh, you going over there? You get your shoe and go about your business. But
Right.
I'm saying? So it was cool like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, oh no, this my people talking and having a conversation and things like that. Like that's what I'm like, how is it's possible to get back to that. You know,
Hmm.
it very much is. So it's just, you gotta be careful anything you do.
Right.
So
This is true. I mean,
but
I think it also starts with the stores too, how they
yeah,
do things,
yep.
because a lot of stores have shady situations. Like I know that like I went to Supreme one time where I entered to actually go to the store, and that whole line situation wasn't too bad. Surprisingly, I expected it to be worse, but I know when they did the motorcycle, people went out there and they ended up telling them once they got there that the motorcycle was friends and family only. So
Oh
people came out there with the intent because I think the motorcycle was like 15,000, but it was going for like 30 or something like
yeah.
that. And to be the first person in line and they'd be like, oh yeah, friends and family only. Like you don't know where people coming from or whatever. So
Right,
stores gotta be mindful of how they do things and how they orchestrate things and make it fair.
Ow.
Because the backdooring situation is out of control.
yeah, that's ridiculous. Like I don't understand none of that or how they even get away with it. But to each his own. And, yeah,
That's what I want to. I mean, like these companies, they can't care. Like, cause I hear like a lot of with like the Foot Lockers and stuff, they'll say, "Oh, shipments went missing," and
right,
all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, so every week you got a shipment missing. Like, they don't got cameras in the stock room.
right,
Like, I need to know something. Like, y'all bugging.
right.
But I guess at the end of the day, they get their money.
Right. So it don't really matter to them. So all right, with that, my question is, I guess the chat too, y'all out here. I got a question for y'all. Did somebody need? Okay, you, cute queen, need her a camp out loving sugar daddy. Who we got in here? I see we got Andy Appleseed, SLK50 TV. What's good?
We lit. We got 23 people in here.
Look at that. Oh, thank y'all.
Look at that. See? The
But
community love. We got 23 people and 6 thumbs up. What's up with that? I know y'all see that thumbs up button. Go ahead on and hit it.
Mine say 0, so I don't know.
I'll say 0. No, I say 6 on my side. Let me see if I refresh it. Maybe
I don't
more.
really know how to do all that. I'm just, I'm just trying this out, trying it out. But so I'm thinking.
Danny says she see 14 thumbs up.
Yeah, I don't know how that works and why everybody had different stuff. That's interesting too. But see, Chaotic said he see 15.
I guess it don't refresh when it update or whatever.
Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know. I'm just trying to get a feel for this. You know what I'm saying? Step out there. And like I said, I don't know if it's so much like a fear of battling or whatever, or maybe it's just that they, like you said, women don't like to compete. That may be the thing too. But I just I don't know another way to merge the men with the women. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I guess the big thing is like, you want the women to come up, but I think having them come up individually is important. But having that support is important too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I get what you're saying. Like when you see groups of people and then they had that one signature female on the side, but you do that one thing, you gotta be all dialed up, you gotta have on your makeup, you gotta have your hair done. That ain't me.
Man, look, I'm out here. My hair looks crazy right now. I don't care. I mean, I guess I have a significant other, so I ain't out here trying to chase nobody. So,
like you ain't chasing
nobody. Right. But I think it's that, like, so let's take away the battle. The battling is fun, but what does the battle bring to us? I mean, besides competition, which is fun, but it also brings us a chance to show off our collection. So if we can figure out another way to show off our collection where there's nothing at stake, so to say, why can we do that? So even outside of the top 5 thing, maybe doing it like if you could do like, so say if you're gonna do, how many people do you guys usually have when you do the battle? Like 6?
No, it's more than that.
More than that?
Yeah, we have.
So say maybe you guys try to do it weekly?
I think we have like, is it 12?
Oh, damn, 12? So then you could do, what do you guys try to go for, like an hour, or you just go until it's done?
We just go until it's done. We don't try to stretch out or nothing like that.
So if you do it with like maybe like questions or something like that, like I don't know, like do like what was your favorite sneaker to play ball in when you were younger or something, like do like questions where everybody can bring a sneaker that relates to that question and then talk about it, because I think what brings us together are the stories about why we love this sneaker or that sneaker or whatever. Like it's cool to show like, hey, I got this, but why do you have that?
Right.
Like then it's also going to weed out the people who might just be buying stuff for the hype. Like if you don't got a real story behind why you like this sneaker, like it's going to start to show some people's true colors at the same time.
Right. Exactly.
So
what's up, Kev? Yeah.
Like you could do like what was the first sneaker you ever bought with your own money? Like something simple like that, and have like maybe 2 or 3 questions per episode where everybody bring out a certain sneaker, and you could go into the story, or what was the first Jordan your parents ever got you, like different things.
Right. And then that I think those questions like that change the whole dynamics of the shoe. So
and then you could even incorporate the audience and have them ask questions, so you could use it for the next show. Like anybody have a question that they want to incorporate. Yeah, so that would be dope. I mean, go ahead and start that, sis.
Oh, you gonna put it on me, huh?
Yeah, I ain't started. Maybe I mean, you got 23 of them in here, and we just kicking the shit. So
that don't sound like a bad idea. Getting ready for release Saturday. Oh, look at that.
Look, I put it into the air. A year from now, we're gonna be doing this live on a sneaker con stage, hosted by 313 Retro Queen.
That would be dope, though. It'd be kind of dope. I ain't never really thought about all that. Like this is a little more I don't know about getting up there on nobody's stage in front of people for real. Staring.
I mean, like getting on the stage in DC for me was like. I walked into the place not even knowing I was going on stage, and AJ was just like, "Yeah, you just bring those on stage." I was like, "On stage where?" Like, I'm not going on stage.
Like, who you talking to?
Right.
Nah, just show them you good. You do your thing. I'm gonna watch from over here. But yeah,
But
no,
you know, yeah.
okay. I mean, I just always wondered that. Like, even with like behind the scenes, people like, nah, I don't want to battle, nah, I want to do that. But like, that's a whole perspective on it. So like, as far as the chat, like, do y'all think?
Who?
Oh,
Tops World had a question.
what's up, Tops?
Oh,
What's the
go
question?
ahead, Tops. This question
You
wasn't
in here?
on deck.
Is she in here murdering folks?
Who Q?
Did he say weaker than SpongeBob SquarePants? You better leave Q alone. She got bars.
Bars.
Where Tops go?
She got the Marshall Mathers bars.
Right. I'm trying to tell you. Don't be sleeping on. Don't be sleeping on us Michiganders. I'm trying to tell you.
Snicker. Who's gonna remember that? And
Schoolcraft.
I've never eaten a 20 piece chicken nugget.
I don't even eat chicken nuggets for one.
I'm a Big Mac kid.
I'm thinking he got a question. He over here talking about some chicken nuggets, a 20 piece. I don't even think I can eat 20 chicken nuggets without throwing up. No.
Yeah, that's a lot of chicken nuggets.
Ugh.
That's OD. That's a family pack.
Man, that's crazy. I think the only person I see just smash chicken nuggets like that is my oldest, but he's 15 and he's going through puberty, so he's like a human garbage disposal. Ugh. But yeah.
And I'm getting tired of reaching down.
Yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
Kev. That's why I said do it the way with the question where it's not a competition. It's just you talking about why you love a sneaker or why the sneaker is your favorite in this category or this aspect.
And
Like
I
you could do
think,
like, oh, what's your favorite majority suede sneaker?
right.
Whatever. So just picking like favorites, like what's your favorite all red sneaker? Like doing it that way instead of doing my red sneaker versus your red sneaker or whatever. It's not a
Yeah.
battle. It's just your story behind that sneaker.
And I think they did a great job
That's what's
on that
yeah.
because that's what we ended up
Mhm.
turning it into. It's like, why is this your shoe and things like that. And I mean, like I said, I don't know. I don't think I ever,
Right.
what I'm saying, been on a level like that with other people with my
Right.
sneakers. I know why I have them, but to be able to say
Mhm.
it out loud and tell people, what I'm saying, like, they're not just cute. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a
If Danny don't sit down with her bars, I can't.
your jelly toast though.
Captain, Captain, that's a whole conversation. I don't think we necessarily have a
Wow.
problem with men going for female Jordan releases, but it's like women don't get too many of the good releases that aren't like a pink or a purple shoe. So it's when the resellers buy them up and then want to sell them back to women, or when the dude like for me, even like I have, because I wear men's size, I have the regular shattered backboards. So when the satin shattered backboards were coming out in women, I immediately put all my raffles in for Danny because she can't get the shattered backboards. She wears grade school size. So I'm like, you know what? Like I would like it, but I'm gonna make sure she gets it over me because she can't get the shattered backboards at all. So why couldn't more guys do that? It's like I get you like the satins, but why wouldn't you help out a female first? It's a women's release. Help them get it because they can't get the shattered backboards.
Alias up in here about to cause a riot. Talking about we too emotional.
Man, look, we ain't gonna talk. I swear, men is way more emotional than females.
Got that right.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
And Q right.
We ain't
That's
gonna talk about
what
it.
made our battles better. The emotion we had behind explaining our secret and why we had
Right.
is what made our battle better than a lot of battles I've seen. Like, and they went on. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to cut us. Like, all right, hold on, we want to make it to the next round. Y'all done talk for like
Right.
45.
Because dudes are just like, yeah, this is my shoe. It's a Travis one.
Right.
You already know.
Right.
Moving along. Like
Hype
no
one.
emotion. Like why
Hype
you get that shoe? Like you don't want to talk about why you paid $1,000 for a shoe. Like you gotta love that shoe, right?
Oh, once again, I'm probably gonna get Q a heart attack. But those LeBron icons, I like that shoe. I don't know what it is.
Wait,
I
which
like
ones?
the icons. He was over here saying, yeah, where are we? The icons. There it is. Yeah. What's I don't have a picture of it to put up.
What are those? I'm gonna have to look.
They're more of a. I think it's a lifestyle shoe. Okay.
Oh, the collab with the John Elliott.
Yeah,
I like them. I like them. I'm a fan of them. The
yeah,
price point is a little high.
yeah.
Yeah.
Price.
If I can get them on sale, I cop them. But I like them.
Yeah, the
I
price.
need the pink. I need the pink pair for sure.
I was like, oh, yep, that's two pair. That's two pair. I like two pair.
I need those red carpets though.
See, I don't know about all that. I don't know what. See,
I love LeBron sevens.
nope. I have to look at those. I'd be like, which one is the 7? I don't know. I don't even know what number I have sitting over here. I don't know. Y'all said, yep, y'all heard it here first. Look at me. I'm expanding my horizon.
The women's 11s. Which pair of the women's 11s for Christmas?
Oh, you're probably talking about that gray pair that's supposed to come out.
I mean, as long as they don't look like them
No, they're
them
not gonna look
ugly
like that.
them ugly what you call it? Them teddy bear looking ones.
With the olive ones?
The olive ones, and then there was like another one that's like more tan.
Which one was tan?
What the hell are they called? Oh no, it was a neutral olive.
Yeah, I think that's the same shoe. Because
Yeah,
depending on where you
yeah,
look at it, it look like it's got gold in it and some.
yeah. Those things were sitting in the outlet forever. I think I saw them in the outlet a couple of weeks ago, actually.
Okay, so I got those.
I mean, for me, I couldn't pull them off. I don't think I didn't like
I'm
I
not
didn't
sure
get
I can pull
those.
them
I
off.
didn't get
It's an
those.
11, and I'm like, you know what? It's cheap as dirt. I'm gonna try it one day though. I am gonna try it.
Yeah.
Wait, see if I can pull it off. But let's say Sneakerholic Bees. What's up?
Ben's girl, you can link with me. I'm a nobody. Like I'll link with anybody. Don't get it twisted. I'm definitely not a celeb.
Girl in the house.
Like yeah, like DM me on Instagram. I'm friendly. I talk to everybody.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times people just don't know. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna throw yourself out
Right.
there to a complete stranger. You like walking up on
Right.
the street and just talking to
But
somebody.
you know what? There's
Hey, what's up? So
like I used to be like that, but there's nothing wrong with like quote unquote shooting your shot because what's the worst that can happen? They ignore you.
right,
Like okay, they
right.
ignore you, whatever.
Because
Like
now
I
you're
messaged
talking about shoes. You know, that's
right. Like I messaged a
honest.
ton of celebrities or whatever in hopes of a collab. What's the worst that can happen? They never see it.
Right. Yeah. Oh, did you just say? Oh, you need Michigan State to beat U of M? Ain't that something? Guess you got to pick one. You know, you gonna go green.
No,
Love you,
he
Q.
trying to get Q going in here.
Right. Definitely.
Shit, I need the Cowboys to win any game. God damn it.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. That's a good idea. Word. I might have to have you on here with me doing
Hey,
something like that. Be
hey,
great.
I'm always with it.
That might be it. That
I
might
def-
take the whole competition part out of it. And
right.
so Tops got to talk to Michael Jackson, and he told him he was the man. He DM'd him
Oh
the
man.
other day.
That was a super long distance
I know,
message.
right? How much did that call cost you?
Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and talk about some stuff. I don't know. I'm open to y'all. Shoot me a DM telling me what y'all think we should talk about. Just everybody just be free to have their own opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like people so afraid of offending another person by having their own opinion sometimes. Like,
that's the way of the world now. Everybody's extra sensitive, and I get we have to be sensitive in certain situations, but we also have to have a damn backbone. Like stand for what you believe in and say what you mean. Don't just be a yes man to everything, because that's another big problem to me in the sneaker world. Too many yes men.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
me, I don't want a bunch of friends around me that aren't gonna tell me like. Don't make me be the person where like I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna dye my hair hot pink, and you're just like, yeah, girl, you should do it. It's gonna look good. Like,
Right.
nah, tell me like, nah, you bugging. Like, don't do that.
Where
Like,
you going with all that pink ass hair? Like,
right.
what?
Like be that friend. Be that friend that be like, yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead back in. Be the friend that's gonna hand me a stick of gum and be like, yeah, fam, you ate them onions for lunch.
Not sure what
Like,
you
be
had.
that friend.
Here you go.
Hurt my feelings in private before somebody in
Right,
public
right.
ruins my life.
Somebody you don't even know. And that's the kind of people and I think people get out of that. That's the kind of people you want there. You know what I'm saying? I'm less worried about being famous and having a whole bunch of people
Right.
see me. I'd rather keep my circle up and be able to know that y'all ain't gonna let me step out in these hammer pants and I think I'm the first one bringing them back. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Did you see how we was in DC when you came to the room? You was like, should I wear these shoes or these shoes? We were like, nah, wear those. Like, oh, okay, cool. We was good. Like, nobody was just like, oh, you hurt my feelings. Like, nah, like, I think you look nice in those. Like, there's a way to, have constructive criticism. That's another thing with being behind the keyboard. People get a little too vocal in the wrong way. Like, there's nothing wrong with having an opinion, but don't just come over here and be like, oh, that's straight whack. Like, but you're not giving me anything to go with. Like, why don't you like it? Like, oh, I don't like that color, but it would have been dope if you would have did it in blue. Like, you got to give me something.
Right.
People love to do that on my customs. Like, yo, that shit trash. Like, but why? Like, it's trash because you can't do it. Like, okay.
Right. Are you jealous or is it something with the shoe? Yeah, cute. Yeah,
Q said canary pits. Who out here with canary pits? Oh nah, no white shirts for you, fam. Yo, Kev, facts, and it gets mistaken. There's constructive criticism, and then there's hating, and not having anything positive to go with the negative means you're hating, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, you just like, yo, that's straight up whack.
Right. Don't tell me you don't like something I got, and then you're not telling me why. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing something.
Right.
Jules, what's up? What's up? What's good, Jules? Who else I see just pop in here? Just PM. All right. Getting on my damn nerves. He be working my nerves like no other. There we go. What? Pee stains. What?
Yeah.
Instagram
is full of trolls. Like, I just look at their page. When you got like 3 posts and 2 followers, I completely ignore what you say.
Yeah.
Like, you're irrelevant.
Like, it's not even worth it.
People don't know. I be making lists. Like, anybody who be trolling, I got a list. If I see you at a sneaker show, keep that same energy.
But that's the thing. They already know they ain't going to sneaker shows. You know?
Exactly.
It's just, I don't even see why giving people the time of day with stuff like that.
You just ignore them or agree with them. Right. Like, yeah, you right. It's trash.
Yep, you right. That's what it is. But I don't know. I don't see how you can take someone else's creativity and call it trash, though. Like,
right.
I
know, as a creative, everyone's not gonna like everything, which is totally fine. I don't expect everyone. Like, if you don't like blue, then I don't expect you to like me to do this all blue custom. But you could still say, like, you could still like something without liking it. Like, oh, I might not like. I don't like Jordan 2s, but the DB2s are dope. Right. Like, but I don't care for Jordan 2s. Like the what's this guy's name? Don C's are dope, but I don't care for 2s. But I'm not gonna sit here and just be a hater, like, oh, they're whack because they're 2s.
Yeah, no, not at all. I'm trying to tell y'all back up off Q. For real, she not mean. She's just honest. It's just, that's it. It's just she honest. And you either gonna respect that or if you're not willing to respect it, you take offense to it, it's something going on. You gotta change your viewpoints because it's crazy to think, somebody
like, everything in life is not flame emoji.
Right.
Like, flame emoji on everything.
No, it's just crazy. But y'all got anything else? Why should somebody cry? What you mean? See, now y'all sensitive. Y'all crying out here because somebody done said something to you. I feel like y'all in 3rd grade.
We should do the flame emoji challenge. Everybody try to post like the worst quality picture they can and see who can get the most flame emojis.
Right, on purpose. Just don't be an
right. Like blurry with stuff in the background. Like, is that a can? Like, is that a bottle of baby oil in the background? Like,
what is it? The winter? What's those winter 8s they came out with last year? I'm going back about to post some of those.
Oh,
I'm
those
gonna get
those
those for about
Elsas,
$30, and I'm gonna
those
post.
Frozens.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna post those. Like, hey, I copped these for a steal.
Right.
What happened?
They got a pose like.
I'm gonna
Word. I'm gonna
steal.
get Danny a pair.
Hey,
I'm gonna
dude,
get Danny 2 pair. I'm
I'm
gonna
just
put her name on them hoes.
saying.
Yeah, that season is coming. The Vaseline face season when it start getting cold, like how Mama used to do. Put you in
Right.
your
Hey,
snowsuit.
you know what? I'm doing I right now. It's football time. I'll be
Yeah,
your Vaseline, so
man. Look,
knock yourself out.
y-
Whoa, that's
y'all
all I'm at.
y'all built different over there in that cold. I ain't
I
quit.
mean,
That's why like I want to go to All Star. I want to go to All Star Weekend in Chicago, but that is in February. I ain't built for February Chicago cold.
man, I want to go. I'm going. I'm committing to it. I'm going. I gotta be there. Like, I might not hit the
Right.
game
I need them Chicago's.
because they look like if I go to the game, if I buy a package, I could just pay off my truck.
That much? I just want to go to like
That was
the
stupid.
either the celebrity game. Like I don't need to go to the All Star game. Like I'll take the celebrity game or like a
Yeah,
3-point challenge. Like I'm not really going for that. I just want to go for the experience.
yeah. Hey,
Not I mean,
some
I
people
am
like
like
the
I'm in
3.0.
PA, but
You said
but that Detroit, Chicago cold is different. That's that polar
I
vortex
think
cold
I
and
was
I
the
ain't
only fool out trying to go shopping during the polar vortex. I'm like, why is TJ
man, look.
closed? Why y'all closed? I don't understand. Y'all got heat. I was mad in
If
the blood. I ain't had no,
if the temperature says negative anything, you can't catch me outside. How about that? Never.
nah. I'm fucking
Never.
weather all day. That's me. I love it.
The perspiration one. Danny, get out.
Let's see.
Danny knows she
Think
trying to
about
get two
that
pair.
3.0. I like it.
Uh,
I don't know. I always
you know
like.
what? I could have dealt with them if they were patent with no wrinkle, or if they were wrinkle with no patent, but
Mm,
not both
both together.
together. So seeing the matte, I was like, all right, I can map them out because that was my thought. I was mad somebody did it and posted it before me, but I wasn't paying for an early pair just to be the
Right,
first
right,
one to
right.
do it. But that was the goal. I was like, if I get a pair, I'm gonna mat them out. But I also wish they would have had the very bottom sole like a color, either orange
Yeah,
or black.
yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people
I,
think
of,
that.
of course, Kev. Everyone's gonna try, even if you don't want them.
Right.
Like, cause I even copped the couture, the joints with the duct tape on the side. I copped those knowing I wasn't gonna like them, but I copped them because I'm a 9.5, and I sold them for over retail. So I'm definitely gonna cop as many pairs as I can of those shattered backboards, and I will use them maybe to get some Travises.
And
Who
it don't
knows?
feel like it's gonna be easy either. I was like,
Right.
damn.
It's never gonna. Everybody's like, "Oh, those are trash," but guess what? They're gonna be sold out.
I know. I'm like, what the hell? Why don't y'all back up? But that's one of the features though I liked about the Phantoms, the crumbled leather part. I like that.
Mm. The Phantoms were super slept on. Like
Yeah,
I like
I like
that
that too.
red behind the swoosh, like
Yeah,
that red plastic piece was super dope, a
yeah.
dope detail, and the stitching, like those.
And that red around the
Who?
tongue that brought it out.
Wait, who said what? Oh, said what? Oh, some custom pair. Oh, okay. Let me get all fancy with it. Alexa, turn on sneaker room.
See, look at that. That's the balling.
Right. The domicile.
Well, Q, since you ain't copping those and all, and if you out there, you want to just go ahead and try that out. IBA, man, I can't stand you. But Q, if you want to try for your girl in the size 6, I'm just saying, IBA, grade school, 6Y. I'm saying, holla at me because I need those. The dope customs.
Let's see. The infamous.
Yep. The ones that break the internet right there. They was
Right.
everywhere. Got people lying saying they did them. That was their
Oh,
cut.
right. That shit was wild. That shit was crazy.
I was
What
like,
else?
hey, look at that. You
I
these
got
out here
my
crazy.
custom UNC's Carolina all day.
Y'all better get at y'all a word custom.
Let's see, Danny's Vans.
And see, I ain't one out here. I ain't just saying y'all go try somebody's stuff out. And I'm just out here. Let me see. What we got? We got some up here.
My Levi's.
Try not to drop nothing off the top of here.
I can't see the chat right now, so if anybody say anything, just let me know. What else? I did these. Remember the freaking the wolves nobody was fucking with. I turned the wolves burgundy and gold.
Oh, I like that. I actually
I
got
did like a Basquiat.
Look, here go a word custom. Look.
Oh yeah, the Fortnite joints.
My them Fortnite joints. There you go.
Yeah.
Of course, these ain't mine. These are my baby. His birthday gift. He was super happy.
Oh,
out. He rough though, so jack these up.
My Encore 10.
What is it? Sweet. It's got that.
That's that Detroit right there. Oh, the custom box.
Yeah. Y'all see that? So y'all trying to get used to this camera. So all that. Look at her. Look. She gonna hear the famous. I'm like, I got that.
Right, got that original autograph.
Like, look at this. You got autograph and everything. Pink was good. Johnny J is in here. Trying to see if anybody else came in here. Hey, Alias, get that. Hit up the word. Hit her up on her DM. Blah,
oh yeah, facts. Slide in the DMs.
Okay, I think I got everybody in there, but yeah, man, it's just Gerald. What's going on, Detroit?
Feet's in the house.
But yeah, I mean, it was just cool. I was sitting over here and I was like, yeah, I think it's a little weird just sitting over here talking to myself and looking at the chat. I was like, word, come on in here with me. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. But
Levi with the Nike Air. I mean, you know what? That probably could be done. You just have to get a piece of like denim to match.
Yeah, that's probably the hardest part, though, right?
Possibly. Thank you, Q.
Yeah,
for sure. Everybody hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
7 Mile, huh? Yep. Word custom. Don't look at her name on the screen. That's just wrong.
Yeah. It's Word Customs with a 0 for the O on Instagram. Put it in there, matter of fact.
I don't know if you can like put up screens and stuff. I don't know how that works. I don't know what all these little people down here mean. I'm gonna have to mess around with this and see how I do. But
yeah, IBA, you need to get that custom work, IBA. Since you don't want to give me a bag and all. Bag man don't want to give me a free bag. You got like 70 of them. I had to go buy my own Soul Premise bag.
Got that right, Q. Black girl magic out here.
Big facts. Huh? Oh yeah, these were fire. What were these? These were the metallic 5s. The white metallics. So these were all white. And I did a little like see that mesh painted behind the neck?
I do. Look at it. It's clean.
They call it the Michelangelo. Even that fade on the
right
the midsole with the speckle. I was trying to like it. So in my mind, like, because I love the undefeated colorway, which is why I want those 6s. Like I love olive and orange and black together. So it was kind of like a fear with the fear 5s combined with the undefeated colorway.
That's crazy.
Yeah, then he got all the customs.
Right.
Yeah, yo, I need let me know when y'all doing another one, Feats. Like I'm telling you, my grandparents live in Atlanta, so it's really not that much. Like on Frontier, because I live by Trenton, it's like if it's early enough and I catch a flight during the week, it's like $40-$50 to fly to Atlanta one way.
That's crazy.
So I'll come for a freaking flight. I mean, for a competition.
You know what I mean?
IBA talking about the shameless plug.
Well, I used IBA's little code. You got me some percentage off. They had a 40% off on Columbus Day,
Wow.
but I already got my bag. I was talking to the Soul Premise dudes. I'm about to probably put like customize my bag, put that out there, see if it'll plug me in with
Oh,
some
that'd
stuff.
be dope. That'd be dope. Look at you. Look at that, y'all. She out here doing more shoes.
Tell
Customized.
them Q. IBA trying to take the shine.
Man, that's
Oh,
crazy.
and everybody go to on my Instagram and my bio. I'm doing the breast cancer, raising money for breast cancer with the shirts and stuff I design. Also, if you buy something before the 19th, like at midnight, so before the 19th ends, basically on the 20th, I'll be doing a raffle. 3 different prizes. I'm doing a custom breast cancer shoe, a custom shoe of the winner's choice on a Jordan 1. What I say? I think it said Jordan 1 or Vans or something like that, or Air Force 1. But the winner has to provide the shoe. But so I'm doing a breast cancer custom shoe where I provide the shoe. I'm doing a custom for another winner, the shoe of their choice, but they have to pay for the shoe. And then I'm giving away like some breast cancer merch. So you got 3 chances to win something by buying a shirt. You get raffle tickets. If you buy a sticker, you get 1 raffle ticket. If you buy a T-shirt, you get 2, and if you buy a hoodie, you get 4 raffle tickets. And so that's for every item.
Oh, that's
And I'm
tough.
gonna do the randomized raffle live.
Oh, look at you out here.
It's Word Customs, WERD Customs with a 0.
Did that work? Okay, there we go.
Man, I custom my bag and send it to you to review feats. I don't be doing that YouTube stuff. I don't got patience for editing.
Yeah, that's something else. Like, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I give it up to anybody out here doing YouTube. But all right, I just wanted to get on here, chop it up about that. We had a little talk. For everybody, y'all, like I said, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We got the Who Has the Heat battle, sneaker battle. Y'all come check that out if y'all, want to get in on
Oh, it's that's gonna be the after party for SneakerCon Atlanta.
that. You know what? We skipping one for SneakerCon. We skipping this week.
Okay, so you're gonna do it next week.
We're gonna do it next week. Yep, we taking a
Okay.
break from this week because SneakerCon. Everybody gonna be there, so we're gonna take a break. Let y'all get y'all party on and everything. And then also I'm doing a $50 giveaway since I hit 500 subscribers. If you go on YouTube, there's a video on there with all the information. Just subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the page. For me, PM Kicks, McFly KOF, and E Money Shoes. And then you just put done under that video, and then you'll be entered in to win that $50. It's not a gift card, and you can get it any way you kind of want it. If you Cash App, PayPal, whatever you got, Zelle Pay, money order. I don't really know how y'all like to get y'all money, but I'm just
Right.
I figured.
Man, nobody better not be out here getting money orders.
I don't know. I'm not
Like be like, Grandma, mail you a check and a card.
That's that mattress money. Stick it under the mattress and go on about your business.
Right.
The bank. But yeah, I got that going on. I'm on the road to 1K, so I'll be trying to get my grind on with this YouTube thing.
It becomes monetized at 1K, right?
Yeah, 1K, but you gotta have 4,000 watch hours. So you have to have 4,000 hours worth of watch content to get monetized. In addition to that, I think it's supposed to be changing or something they were saying, but it is what it is. I do it. It's fun. I mean, nice to set a goal or whatever. But I don't really have no dates.
I might try to start a YouTube channel because I bet people have been telling me I need to post my work and stuff like that. But I just I don't know how hard it is with the editing. People are saying if you use iMovie or whatever, it's not too hard. I just know I see the the detail that most of you guys put into it, even though it's not nothing crazy, but I'm just trying to have an intro and swipes and all this. I'm if I could just record, I might just do it and go live.
I do this little app on my phone called Splice. I've never tried iMovie.
Oh, Splice?
I just look at it oh, okay. I don't know. It's just easier for me. I mean, looking on my computer.
I'm gonna need y'all YouTubers to have like a YouTuber convention so I can learn all the tricks,
I don't know no
and then
tricks. Like
maybe it'll be easier.
I'm
Because
hip
when you
to
just
all that.
record with your phone,
Huh? Yeah, I just do everything
you
with
just
my phone. Like I record with my phone, I edit with my phone, I post it on there. Now that I learn some other things that like I have to do it on my computer. A few things I have to do on my computer, but it's
right,
it's just because it's YouTube and you can't get it on the phone part. But I mean, I don't really know if you can get it on the phone part. You probably can, but yeah, I learn as I go. I taught myself. I was like, well, let's see what that
right.
do. Let's see what that do. Start off with a small little clip and see what the editing
Yeah,
do like.
I might go ahead and get like a GoPro or something because I don't want to be using my phone all the time, killing the battery and stuff. So I was like thinking I was looking into like something small because I don't want to get a DSLR like
Right.
something crazy. So I might like go ahead and get like a GoPro or something
Yeah, I
and
just
get a
keep my
gimbal.
phone charging when I do it. I be on live. I be just about my phone be dead. I be like,
Right.
I be
Because I
like,
was thinking about like when I upgrade to the 11, I was thinking about just keeping my 10 and using that only for like filming and stuff like
oh,
that, so I don't have to worry
right,
about it.
just to have an extra
But then
phone.
again, that's a whole like $400 for the trade-in that I would lose.
I know,
So,
right?
eh,
That's what I'm looking at now. All right, Q. Thank you for stopping by, getting those games. All right, all right, all right.
this was lit. So when we gonna get that that question non-battle
I don't know.
popping?
I don't know. I guess I gotta, I don't like stepping on nobody YouTube shows. I watch my own shows too, so I'd be like, okay, I can't do this on this day because I'd be all in this
Right,
chat like 100%. So it just be kind
right.
of
But you got it good with Wednesday. I mean,
yeah.
nobody really has
I don't think
Wednesdays.
anything is going on Hump Day, so we'll
Yeah,
probably
you did.
get that going.
Everybody bored waiting for football on Thursday, so it's the
Exactly.
perfect
I don't
day.
have nothing to do. I might be a
Only thing I'm missing right now is basketball wise, but that's on record.
basketball wives. I just
Yeah,
can't
it's the
get with
reunion.
it. Just can't get with it.
It'd be funny.
Yeah, it just be driving me
But
nuts.
yeah, let me know if you want to do that for sure. I'm down to like help get the first one going. I'm down to participate. Like, I mean, all I do is customize, so I'm always around. I'm always available.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be doing
Danny's
I'll be doing
Danny's
that
off
to work.
Wednesdays.
Huh?
Yeah, Danny's off Wednesdays for the next couple months, so I'm
Oh,
sure
okay,
she'd be
cool.
willing to jump in.
Yeah, I don't be doing nothing.
She don't want to see me in a battle. You know what I mean?
It would be impossible for y'all to battle because y'all right there. Y'all know what each
Because I would lose.
other.
I would lose because Hype Bay has all the off
Oh my
whites.
God! Right, hype and off white. And where
Like every time she has Serena's, everything. She gets mad. She's like, "Well, I don't have the court purples. Like, I'll give you my court purples for your
right? You
Serenas." Like,
like,
what are you talking about?
what are you talking about? You got like 9,000 off whites. Come on, man.
Okay,
Crazy. Talking about you don't got the court purples. Like, how you salty about the court purples though? With all that heat.
because she crazy.
But all right, thanks for joining me on here, Word. I do appreciate you not letting me go solo in my first live.
Anytime.
Chat, appreciate y'all for checking in with me, sticking with me through this, and doing all this my little first little live and hanging
Facts
out
Q.
with me. I,
We need to get the sneaker girl magic like summit happening.
oh, that
Like,
would be fun.
let's right. That would be fire. Like, I'm actually, you know what? Like, I don't want to keep extending it, but I've been thinking with the sneaker thing because I'm like, with the sneaker thing, there's so many people who have been affected, like with the whole breast cancer. Whether it's
Yeah,
somebody you know, everybody has a mother. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do kind of like a weekend based around it because like we usually do walks in different cities, but
right.
the Central Park walk is by far one of the biggest, and like such a big amount of people go. Like when we went 2 years ago, Fab was there walking with his team.
Wow.
So I'm like, there's all kinds. Like Fab was there, Mr. Cheeks from the Lost Boys was there. Like mad people be there. So I'm like, if we can get a bunch of sneakerheads to come out, everybody with crazy different pink kicks, and
Right.
we all have like matching T-shirts with like sneakerheads for breast cancer or something like that, and make a weekend out of it because it's on a Sunday. So like we did like a Friday to Sunday, like that would be dope. And then after the walk, because the walk is like usually like 9-10 a.m., we can do sneaker picks in Central Park. I mean, people get to come to New York City. Like that would be a dope thing. Maybe we could try to link with 2J's and see if he would host like a pre-party on a Saturday
Right. Right.
inside his store. Like so AJ told me hit him up. He's like Kicks will be willing to pair up. So I'm gonna try to get that in the work starting in January. So I wanted to get a whole package, like get a hotel and everything for, what I'm saying, everybody to come out for a whole weekend and just chill. Since SneakerCon has been delayed in New York, why not have another reason for everybody to come together?
Right, and come in New York. Right, that would be dope. I'm down to go. That would be, and I mean, think about it, like you said, it's
And it's always in October, so you already know ahead of time.
right, in advance. Oh yeah, I'm down for that. I'm trying to find a reason to go to New York. I haven't been, so
Word.
I'm definitely down
So
to go to New York. So
anybody who wants to take a part, like, I'm saying, just DM me. Like, if you're really interested and want to help in planning or have anything you can contribute. Because, I mean, I want to do it where it's like kind of how if you would pay off a cruise and everything's included. Like, I want to find a restaurant where, if you can go on a trip to New York and all you have to worry about is spending money for whatever you want to do and not have to worry about your hotel or your food or whatever, like, that's the easy part. So I want to try to make it a whole thing for real.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then that we can have we can make the Saturday party like a pre-walk / birthday celebration, because there is a lot of you guys with October birthdays.
Yes. Look cute. There she goes.
Right. Let's get it. That sounds like a go.
Yeah, I'm down for it. I mean, like, you got the whole, like, it's the whole sneaker supporting a great cause and everything. So yeah, I'm down for that. If you need any kind of help, I'll be hitting you up because I'm down for it.
Facts.
Uplifting it.
I'll probably like people who reach out to me. I'll try to start like a little a group chat, because you can do video chat. What is up to like 6 people in the DMs.
Oh,
so I'll try to do it that way. That way we can do it in private.
Right. All right. So you want to give them your IG again? Let them know what's going on. Where they can find you.
Again, it's Word Customs, WERD, Customs with a 0 on Instagram. And if you need to email me, it's Word Customs spelled correct. Well, Word Customs, WERD, Customs spelled without the 0 at gmail.com.
All right. And I guess we're going to call it a wrap for tonight. Like I said, I appreciate all of you coming through. Word, thank you. I always appreciate you. Q, Cat, Ben's girls, B Kicks in there. I see you slid in there. There you go. Everybody, appreciate you. And I guess we're going to call it a night. See y'all on Saturday. Peace.